Hi, it's Monique. So today I want to go over a couple of rules of composition. The basic one that I use all the time is rule of thirds. You've probably heard about that. That's the idea that there's a grid that you think of, like an imaginary grid that you place over your picture. It's a grid that's kind of like this and like that. I'll put up a picture here in a second. But at the points where the grid intersect, that's where the subject of the photo should be. There's another rule that's, I think it's called like the golden mean rule. And it's similar to rule of thirds, but it uses like diagonals. Um, so, the idea is that you don't have the person who's the subject usually sitting directly in the center of the picture and taking a picture of them head on like I'm sitting here. Usually have them off to the side, and then there's a grid that you put over top. And the imaginary grid kind of allows you to have certain composition to take a picture. Another thing that I want to talk about is turning the camera when you're taking a picture. So when you're taking a picture, I like to take the picture this way for a landscape, obviously, and then, that way for a portrait. I kind of find it weird when people kind of turn the camera like that. And so it's kind of like, oh my gosh, the subject is falling out of the picture. At least that's what it seems like to me. So I'm not really in favor of that whole turning the camera thing. Lots of people like to do it and think it looks really artsy-fartsy, but I don't think so. I think it just looks like a sideways picture. Anyhow, yeah. So when you're using the rule of thirds, you're trying to get the point of focus on a picture, which is somebody's eyes, right on the point of intersection of the grid, because you always want to have somebody's eyes in focus when you're doing a portrait, because that's where people look when you're taking a picture. They look at the subject, and when you're talking to somebody or looking at someone, you're looking at their eyes. You're not looking anywhere else on their face. Okay? Well, I hope that helped you. Bye!
Hi, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to chat, just visit me on Twitter. Bye!